Today we are going for a final few days of vacation to Western Germany and will do lots of watch shopping. We just arrived in beautiful Cologne, which is the largest city of the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia and the fourth most populous city of Germany with around 1.1 million inhabitants. The most famous monument of this city is the Cologne Cathedral. Its construction started in 1248 and was only completed in 1880. Like the Cathedral of Milan, this was a site going on for centuries and stopped due to financing issues several times. Unfortunately, till today, many construction sites take ages in Germany, and I'm not sure if they will ever fix all the traffic jam problems and road rectification works in the Rhine-Ruhr region. As the city and its metropolitan region are the second biggest metropolitan region by GDP in the European Union, we can expect for lots of luxury watch stores. On my wrist, of course, my beautiful Audemars Piguet code 1159. Great job so far for the whole trip, no attention grabbing, super precise timekeeping, comfortable on the wrist and always a beauty to look at. Also the automatic winding is great and pretty much I didn't wind the watch for the last 2 weeks at all. It always catches enough energy just by wearing the watch. Starting with a good traditional German breakfast in this nice coffee shop next to the cathedral. A classy interior with well-trained service personnel. A full breakfast for one person comes around $20 here.
Genau. Ja, das ist eben eine Ausnahme Dubai. Ne? Aber und in Frankreich ist es eben so, es gibt halt zwei gute Firmen, Airbus und LVMH. Two companies only in France. Hast du viele Breiten?
Nee, gar keine. Ich hatte ja eine mal.
Du hattest irgendeine Meinung?
Ja, die Aerospace.
Ja.
Die habe ich aber dann wieder verkauft. Jetzt vermisse ich sie eigentlich sogar.
The first Rolex store is just a few meters away, so let's have a look at the window. A nice full yellow gold daydate with baguette diamonds. Fantastic watch and maybe my favorite combination of all the daydates. I always love the champagne dial inside the full yellow gold case and the full yellow gold bracelet. The combination just looks so good and it looks like the whole watch, even the dial, would be made of gold. Some steel datejust watches, all with prices below, what is a good sign. More daydates and few more datejust. For the sports models, we have a full white gold Daytona, a range of gold and two-tone submariners, and more Daytonas all in rose gold. And two Explorer watches. All watches come with their price tags below, but I could spot a sign for display only. So let's go inside and check what is available. The store has a surprisingly big selection of datejust available. A few highlights for sale here are this green dial datejust full steel on Jubilee bracelet, as well as this full steel blue dial datejust on Jubilee bracelet. Two watches that were basically impossible to get in most other cities I visited so far, and I don't even remember the last time I could find any full steel datejust in a display. It's probably around 2 years ago already. The price for each is €7,800 or $8,500, and this includes the tax of 19%. What a fantastic catch! But since I already have a datejust, I leave it for the next lucky visitor of the store. The team was super friendly as well, directly showed us all the available watches and didn't waste our time. A superb experience as it should be. Coffee and cookies were offered as well to us, but since we just had breakfast, we friendly denied their offer. But again, I'm really amazed to find basically the two hottest styles that you could wish for on the full steel datejust and on top with the Jubilee bracelet here in display. Something which is still impossible to get in Dubai. The next store that offers Rolex and Patek Philippe watches is just another few meters away and called Vampire. So far my experience with Vampire is much below average and also much below the other big authorized dealers that you can find in Germany that sell Rolex watches. So let's have a look what this store, which is currently under renovation, has to offer. The selection of available Rolex here is super small. The only watches available are these 3 datejust. None of them caught my interest, and in addition the store told us we could be lucky to grab one of those. I'm not so sure about that, but let's have a look what else is available. Submariner and GMT Master for display only. All Patek Philippe watches are for display only as well. And I actually asked for the 5226, but the store told me that would be a model that's impossible to get over here. 2 Aquanauts as a catch in display but not for sale. I wish I could have tried one of those, since it is a long time I had one on the wrist, but this is unfortunately not possible here. And this store also offers Parmigiani Fleurier. This new sports model is available here and was offered to me to start a relationship to the store. I actually liked this model a lot when I first saw it on the press pictures, but now in real it feels a bit too big for my 6.5 inch wrist. Also, since Parmigiani is a bit in a crisis, I'm not so sure if I can trust in the brand for the future. So much for the luxury boutiques. On our way now to a small but very sympathetic watch store that also operates a YouTube channel. The store is called Altair and located in one of the outskirts of Cologne. The store is an authorized dealer for Omega and many other brands from mid to upper level luxury. A great selection of Omega watches in display and even more in the inside. All available with their prices below. I personally like this Grand Seiko a lot and have it on the list for a while now. Beautiful ice crusted dial, slim dimensions and a fantastic polishing. The Zenith Chronomaster is beautiful as well. A full gold Omega Speedmaster in the Panda configuration on the rubber strap. I would personally prefer it on the full gold bracelet, but of course with the full gold bracelet we're also talking a completely different price point. And a No Time to Die Seamaster at a great price available as well. 9,700 euro, but if you deduct the tax, it comes to a great deal. So much to Altair. If you are in the Cologne area, give the store a visit, have a coffee and check out beautiful available watches. Time for some Kölsch now. The typical tasty beer of this city.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know whether you taste the difference, but I would say that this beer is way better than the one yesterday, because it's a little bit more
Okay, the most expensive street in Cologne. Can you try?
Wait a little bit more.
Miami kiosk.
All you can eat sushi bar.
Ja.
The place for fries.
Frittenberg auch echt immer.
Walking along the most famous shopping street of Cologne now, as my friend told me, but actually there are not so many luxury shops somehow around, and seems like not many people are eager for shopping over here, especially compared to the other cities we visited before. Another small Rolex store with some beautiful watches in display.
Jen, do you want to have dinner with me alone?
Available here are only the full gold models like the Blueberry and the full gold Sky Dweller on oyster strap. For the dinner we are at a traditional Chinese restaurant today, as my girlfriend is Chinese and wished for some Asian food. The duck with rice and noodles and of course more beer for us. And some pork in the dark sauce. Everything tastes great here and comes at very affordable prices. For the whole dinner for 3 people we only paid around $80. Having a look at my friend's watch collection, which he inherited from his grandpa. His grandpa was a long-time watch collector who possessed all the famous watches from Rolex, Patek, AP and Vacheron. After his death, most watches were shared within the family and also a lot of them were given to an auction. My friend chose these pieces to keep for himself and I hope he will never sell them. What a great memory to keep and to know all these watches were worn by your grandpa for a very long time. The highlight and my friend's favorite piece is this Patek Philippe Calatrava. It must be somewhat around 75 years old, maybe even a piece his grandpa got from his father. So much to Cologne. We had a great time seeing some of my best friends again, found great watches in the Rolex stores available for sale and enjoyed some good beers. From Cologne we are now taking the train to my hometown Düsseldorf, the capital of North Rhine-Westphalia and for me the second most beautiful city in Germany. For the stay I booked the Me and All Hotels hotel, which has a 4-star rating and is directly located in the city center in the Japanese district. The hotel has a strong Japan vibe, is modern and fresh and located directly next to all the high-end luxury stores. Anything you want to visit from here can be reached by a short walk or via the tram. The weather changed quickly within the last 3 days. At the beginning of our vacation it felt like a hot and humid summer, to now more cold and windy weather. The Swatch store of Düsseldorf. Since the release of the Moon Swatch, this store is really alive now and I really enjoy seeing people walking in and out and buying some nice affordable watches here. The Patek Philippe boutique. A few very nice watches in display, especially the calendar and world time are awesome. And the big Riechenberg Rolex boutique you can find here. Many Rolex watches in display, from root beer over lots of rose gold datejust to the famous sports models. All watches again show their prices below, but also come with a tag saying for display only. And besides Rolex, the boutique also offers other brands like Gerald Charles and Breitling. more day dates and a nice 1908. For this boutique you must do an appointment with any of the Rolex sales advisors. Until then we will have a quick lunch at my favorite Italian restaurant inside the city center. Not the most cozy place, but the food here is fantastic. We decided for the seafood salad and the fish soup. Back inside the Rolex boutique, this normally super rare Wimbledon dial on Jubilee bracelet in 36mm is available, besides several other datejust models. Again, another great catch here in Germany. I tried to buy a watch from this boutique several years ago, but it never arrived and in the end got discontinued. So I ordered the datejust again in my wish configuration and let's see if it will arrive this time. So let me tell you, the datejust I ordered is a green mint dial with the fluted bezel in 36mm on Jubilee bracelet. So something not easy to get, but what I saw now in all the stores, I guess there should be a high chance that it will arrive. The weather got a bit rainy now and from our breakfast table we can have a beautiful view over the city. Today we will spend more time for shopping and take advantage of the tax-back option we can utilize in Germany. With 19% the VAT is heavy here, but a good chance for any visitor. All the Rolex watches here are pre-owned and with their prices below. A proper unicorn is this meteorite dial rose gold Daytona on oyster strap for 45,000 euro or around 49,000 US dollars. Not sure how much these pieces were trading last year, but from my feeling it came down a lot. The Vampire store in Düsseldorf, a location I usually avoid as the team wasn't really friendly some years ago and the watch I ordered never arrived. Now this piece can be easily found in many stores around. Also the store somehow has no more buying history of my dad since most of the old profiles got deleted with a system change. Unfortunately, building a profile is what most stores require nowadays, and in my view this also leads to a lot of watch flippers as it forces people to buy a lot of unwanted watches. As I'm not planning to play this game, I skip many stores nowadays or don't even bother to start a profile. It is kind of a strategic decision now, and in my view it is best if you concentrate all your purchases to one single store. Even if you have to pay a bit extra sometimes for certain watches, you could buy outside cheaper. It might reward you in the end. And to finish the shopping, I bought my girlfriend this new Louis Vuitton Speedy bag in the small size with a casual strap. So please, no one complain that we only focus on my watch shopping during the vacation. To show her around a bit more, I booked this boat cruise on the River Rhine, which takes around 2 hours and has all drinks included for just around $35 per person. And with that, we are now at the end of our 2 weeks vacation through Europe. Via the train, we head now to the airport and will take the 6.5 hours flight back to Dubai. The level 8 luggage did a great job for the whole trip, all locks working perfect, no broken wheels or zippers, and the handles were always comfortable even when carrying around these 20 to 25 kg heavy suitcases. The review for both of them will follow shortly on my YouTube channel. I'm super happy with my watch choice for the vacation and think the Code 1159 is one of the most underrated watches right now in the market. It wears super comfortable, is not too flashy, kind of under the radar, has a beautiful case architecture, awesome movement in the inside and a fantastic dial. Especially the steel ceramic version was a nice catch and I can fully recommend it to you. If Audemars Piguet decides to discontinue this watch in 2025, it might be very hard to get one or at a much higher price only. Also, it won't open any doors for you if you buy it from the second-hand market. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the episodes of my watch shopping and travel vlogs. Leave me a comment down below. See you in the next one and bye bye.